to the newer dancers now, what has it meant to you to be dancing with Ron's company, Evidence?
Similar to Anik's story, the first time that I saw the company, I was in 6th grade, and I was in, like, it was a school show, and we were watching, and my mom was there, and I was like, I can do that. Like, that's me up there. So then time passes, and then I'm at the Ailey Fordham School junior year, and then Ron and Marcel come to set a work, and from that point on, like, I just felt like there was something in the work that kind of felt like home to me, because I too like to use dance to figure out my feelings. I don't like to talk about my feelings too much. So his work is always relevant. It's always a way for me to go in and say, okay, Courtney, what's going on with you? Like, how do you feel? Are you angry today? If you are, like, there's a place for that. If I feel happy and joyful, there's a place for that. If I want to, and then there's always the love that's involved. So we always feel like a family because, the love is just always there. So it feels like home. So it's good.
Let's continue down there, yes.
Similar to Anik and Courtney, actually, I was watching Ailey do Grace, and I was like, wow, like, that is what I want to do. Not necessarily be an Ailey, but I want to do Grace. Just like recently doing it live, like, I can't believe I'm here. But I remember in high school I was doing Ife at the Pillow, and I was working with Ron at Earl Mosley Institute of Arts, and we was able to perform Ife at the Pillow, and working with him for like 2 weeks. It was great, and like getting in class with him was amazing. Like, I just felt very vulnerable and was able to like express so many emotions. And so ever since then, I think that's been a main goal of mine, was to join Evidence. And now I'm here. It's amazing.
I know we're running out of time, but we've yet to hear from the lady sitting beside you. Can we hear your story?
Sure. I think that it's so crazy that Ron's done so much and worked with so many people because he doesn't realize who he is. We were out having dinner the other day, and he was telling me stories about, oh yeah, Judith Jameson came to me and said this, and I was like, that's how I feel now, like, next to you, having dinner, like, yeah, my friend, my mentor, my uncle, like, that's how I feel. Like, it's always such a rewarding experience. Unlike the rest of the dancers, I didn't meet Ron until he didn't meet me. I was stalking him and his work. He didn't meet me until an audition, and I was scared to death, and I feel like a lot of people follow him like faithfully, and he knew everybody's name in the audition, and I was like, just this girl, hey. And just seeing him speak to me and catch eyes with me, and not even knowing that I would be in the company, but him just giving me direction and paying me attention was humbling in itself, to see, like, you see me. And I wasn't sure of where it was gonna go, but I'm extremely blessed to know these people, to work with him, to move like this because it's like no other, to be myself, to be welcomed with open arms every day. So it is home for sure.
Finally, we'll have this brother be here to talk about what it's meant.
I first saw Ron when I was in school at Juilliard, and sometimes they gave you the opportunity to go and usher for certain shows at certain theaters in the city. And when I saw Ron was performing at the Joyce Theater, I jumped at the chance. And for like Courtney and Shayla, it felt like home to me too. And I'm like really thankful to be a part of your work, because I put you in the same category as Nina Simone and Erykah Badu, who use their artistry to say something. Nina says this quote about it's the role of the artist to use their work to speak about the world, and I feel like you do that. And a lot of the things that happen to us in the world, I feel like I'm so glad to be able to perform pieces like Come Ye, you know, and be able to put my political, conscious love statement out to the people.
Now, we're going to give ourselves the last word because I know 10, 20 years, you've seen a lot. And I'm wondering, you talk about the aches and pains the morning after. What keeps you going working with Ron?
Yeah, like Shayla said, he's like our uncle, our best friend, our mentor. If something's wrong with us, he's the first one. Here's the tea, the garlic, the ginger, da-da-da, with the pressure point on the nose, like, the whole bit. Like your stomach, let's rub the back, and this is the point of something's going on, you're stressed out about home. Like, he does the whole thing, he takes care of us. But most of all, he creates a space for us, like everyone said, that feels safe, that feels like we can be free, that we can be ourselves. I think we're in a time now where dance is on TV, dance is on our phones. It's a contest. We see all these tricks and legs, and now it's celebrated that way. We were at an audition for young people at the IBD conference, and the International Association of Blacks in Dance Conference. I was held in Los Angeles last week, and the young people had a show, and every time someone kicked their leg or they let their leg up, like everyone just celebrated it. And we're like, what happened to the artistry when the kids could like have some heart or have some passion about the dance? And I think that we're fortunate to do this work because it's not about that. And Ron he's very adamant on making sure that the people in the company come with a certain respect for the art, respect for themselves, so that the people in the company have a certain energy that's going to gel, because we're not a company where we have room to have divas. And so it's like people have to come with a certain humility, a certain spirituality and openness. And I think that makes this very special because there's not a lot of people going out to see concert dance anymore. And so for there to be a space, thank you, Davine, for bringing us out here from Brooklyn, New York. This is my third time being here, Dancing with Evidence, and I just feel fortunate to like hear these stories that they were young when I was on stage doing this, and I'm on stage jumping and turning with them, and it's an honor. And next week, Ronald and I will perform a duet that he's choreographing on the two of us for the anniversary. But again, it's just like a very spiritual place for us to work, and I think that's rare.
Okay, so we got to wrap this up. Ron, is there anything that you want this audience to know about your work that we haven't discussed?
No, I think you hit it on the head. The people are feeling like they want to go and dance. The people who feel like they can do anything, that love is for real, go leave with that. Yes.
Amen to that. Ladies and gentlemen, Evidence featuring Ron Brown.
It go dark.
I thought you were going forward. No, you're here. No, I'm saying, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, this I wish you knew who that was. It was years ago. Yeah. Man, what you doing?
It's all dark now. I just caught most of that on video. But I did have two questions.
No.
Two questions.
One.
Good to me, because I've been.
Will you put that down now?
But I wanted to capture this because it's part of this documenting. I do a lot of documenting.
What documentary?
What's going on. No, not a documentary. I just document stuff that I do in the city just to share with folks.
Okay.
And I'll put it on Instagram to get people to come out to see the show tomorrow, because some of my friends don't always know what's going on. But two questions I have for you. One is the music is always every time I see you, that's what grabs me. So, you talked a little bit about like the idea of seeing the young people going off to Afghanistan, but do you have moments when it is about something that inspires you and then the music follows, or is it sometimes you hear a piece of music and you go, I gotta do something to that?
No, usually,
how does it work?
Usually I get an idea,
Right.
and then I look for music that's going to help me dance out that idea or
great.
the images that I believe belong to it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. And then the other thing is just the body types. Like I was struck this time watching how, wow, these are very accessible body shapes on stage, as opposed to some companies where people, you know, they have a dancer's body, right? Where this is just, that's why the sense of watching you and kind of going, oh yeah, I could do, like I'm in my seat, yeah, I can move like that, because that's my body, right? That's the average, all kinds of bodies.
No, that's what's evidence.
And that's intentional.
Yeah, so that when you see the company, you say, oh, I could do that, or that is me, or my uncle is like that, or, yeah. We need to be real people on stage, and they could do anything.
Beautiful.
Right? They're beautiful dancers, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
get ballet training, but they can do all of that stuff, but nothing is more important.
Right.
Right?
Right. Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
For all the work.
Tell me your name now.
Oh, Douglas.
Douglas, okay.
And I've known this brother for a while now.
And yet you didn't ask when you had a chance to ask. Come on.
Hold on, but I was being